No way, UI Sign is getting his Zenkai for 5th anniversary?
Whoa, 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 let's slow it down here. You may be wondering, how did we get this idea? How people began thinking this? Well, to figure that out, we're gonna have to go back in time a second. So I was just scrolling through Twitter, checking up news, looking for things in Legends, just seeing what's going on in the world, and then I came across this tweet from Playbox. You're a legend, man. Love you. Keep doing your thing. But this tweet here you can see is a picture from in-game, and it says enemy character. You see red boo tanks there. And the interesting thing here, as Playbox points out, is why is UI Sign randomly boosted here when every other unit in the whole event is Majin Buu Saga eyeballs? And you can see here, look at that. Majin Buu Saga, Majin Buu Saga, Majin Buu Saga, Majin Buu Saga, not Majin Buu Saga. So that's really interesting because UI Sign really has nothing to do with Buu Tanks or the Majin Buu Saga at all. Because of this, I decided to hop on Dragon Ball Legends and check this out for myself. So where that screenshot is from is the Rising battle here for the Buhan. And when you scroll down, you'll see there is the one Buu Tanks boss battle, battle 25, and this is where it is. There you can see battle bonus character, UI Sign Goku, right there in the flesh. And when you look at the details, yep, he's right there, got the same boost as everybody else, but he's not Majin Buu Saga. And so this got me wondering, did Legends really put in such an obscure kind of Easter egg to hint towards an LF getting a Zenkai for 5th anniversary? So I tried to do some research. Has it always been like this? Because this event is a returning event. This isn't the first time we've gotten this Rising Buhan, which is why I didn't even actually look at the event the first time and go through to see if anything, you know, was there that might be interesting, just because I've already beaten it. I didn't think they'd change anything up. And so I tried to come to Legend Space here to look, but it doesn't show me any battle bonus characters here. And so I cannot tell if they've been changed or anything, because it also, on Legend Space, it just updates when this event comes out to the newest time. So I don't know when it last came out, and I am unaware of if this has changed, because I don't know if UI Sign was there the first time this event came around or not. I don't have I don't take screenshots of every battle bonus character from these Rising battles or whatever the hell events come out to see if they change over time. And so if UI Sign was there before, which I assume he was, because I believe if they were updating these battles, they would make the battle bonus characters include units that are newer, like some of the new Majin Buu Saga units that have come out, such as the Boo Bros or Pui Pui or anything. But these are still all a bunch of older units here. Because of that, I really don't think they've gone and changed this. I think UI Sign was just here before. I forget the exact date that this originally came out, because I believe that's when they would have set these. It must have been sometime around something involving UI Sign. That would be the only thing I could think of. And also, why would you put it on battle 25 if we're really trying to look for a hint? Why not put it for like every battle, or maybe one of the later ones? Battle 25 seems weird. If we look at Playbox's tweet, you can see the replies here are people getting excited over UI Sign potentially having a Zenkai. People talking about would make sense for the anniversary, since a lot of people are assuming we're going to get LF Go Frieza, Goku and Frieza, which I still think is highly possible for us to get. And then there's people mentioning that this is just a reference to Xenoverse 2, where I guess Goku went UI Sign against Kid Buu in the Xenoverse 2 DLC story. So I haven't played Xenoverse 2, so I didn't know this. That's kind of cool, but I don't really know what to make of this. This is certainly like weird and interesting, because UI Sign obviously just doesn't link to anyone else. I don't know why UI Sign, of all the characters in this game, would be a battle bonus against Buu Tanks. Again, if this was something that I assume this hasn't changed from the original time that they dropped this event. I don't think they'd go and change that. If they did and they're teasing us, this is insane from them. I would love to see UI Sign get a Zenkai, and he is now the oldest LF character to not be Zenkai. So I do think it's highly probable that he will get a Zenkai sometime in the, nearish future, and that we should expect to see him be one of the next LFs to get Zenkai'd. And if we do start out Anniversary with some Uni-Rep characters, since I'm assuming every, Universe 5 Saga character going forward will buff Universe Rep in some form, since that's kind of the new tag, that UI Sign would probably get a Zenkai. And so if we do get LF tag Goku and Frieza for Anniversary, I think it's highly likely that we could see UI Sign. That would be a super hype thing. People love UI sign. I remember when he first came out, he broke the game. Oh my goodness, man. It was so crazy. The Apple App Store leaking him was insane. And I think the only other person, now they have skipped around. Like Rose is old or is newer than, you know, UI sign and stuff. They have skipped around a little bit, but I think one of the next two will be either UI sign or Gogeta Blue, who I have seen people began to think we may get Ultra Dragon Ball Super Broly during Anniversary alongside like an Ultra Vegeta Blue. Most people seem to think Ultra Vegeta Blue is a lock. I do as well, just because we always get Vegeta during Anniversary and it's the 5th anniversary and Ultra Vegeta Blue is that guy. So I think that's highly likely. UI sign Omen, if you're getting excited about it, I would hold off a little bit. I don't think this event is necessarily a clear, direct indicator. I do think it's possible, and if we start to get some signs here towards the end of May, or I guess any part, you know, during the month of May, that would hint towards a UI sign Zenkai, or just universe rep characters in general, like we get anything that kind of hints towards us getting a uni rep character during Anniversary, whether it's part 1 or maybe even later on, then I think it's definitely probable we see this guy get a Zenkai. I think 5th anniversary would be a super fire time for him to get Zenkai'd, but I do want to say you probably should settle down on thinking, you know, he's going to get a Zenkai if you're super hopeful. And if he does get a Zenkai, I hope they certainly make him, like, the main things he needs, well, first he needs more defense, because those defensive numbers, man's a wet paper bag waiting to just be shredded into pieces. And then, obviously, you know, he can use some other stuff, too. But I think a big thing... Obviously, he has the gauge. That's the part of him having less defense. But he needs more defense than this, which he'll get with the Zenkai. And so, that'll be nice. And hopefully, he isn't too super annoying, because UI characters are always just... Most people just sit in the back and do nothing with them, because that's Dragon Ball passive, baby. That's this game. Dragon Ball passive. But that's really all I have to say about this. I just saw that tweet from Playbox and saw people getting excited. And thought it was interesting that they have him chilling as a battle bonus character on this kind of random rising battle events for, you know, Buhan, and just one of the boss battles get Buu tanks. Because if you look at the other ones, he's not there. He's just not there for anyone else. Like, no UI sign. Every other character is just a Majin Buu Saga character. And then you just happen to get one good ol' UI sign Goku chillaxing on the one Buu tanks. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think we're going to get UI sign? Do you think he's going to get Zenkai'd? Let me know in the comments down below. And what units do you think we're going to get for Anniversary? We're getting closer and closer. We're literally probably... We are less than a month away since it comes at the end of May. So, let me know who you think we're getting for Anniversary. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget that bell if you want notifications. And I hope y'all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.